The Stanley Cup is the trophy given to the winning team of the National Hockey League playoffs every year and is the oldest trophy given to professional athletes. Sean Hutchinson, a journalist, calls the Stanley Cup professional hockey's holy grail. There are a total of 30 teams in the NHL throughout the United States and Canada. North Carolina's NHL team is the Carolina Hurricanes, and they play in Raleigh. Why is the trophy called the Stanley Cup? The Stanley Cup is named after Lord Stanley, who became the Governor-General of Canada in 1892. Stanley and his family were big hockey fans, and he was at a sports banquet in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, when he came up with the idea to get a challenge cup for the best hockey team in Canada. He said he would pay for this cup, and he ended up buying a silver bowl for $50. The trophy was first called the Dominion Hockey Challenge Cup. Teams would challenge other teams to a game, and the trophy would move from different teams. Stanley came up with a list of 5 rules that all teams had to follow when they had the cup. One rule was the cup had to remain a challenge cup, and no team could keep it forever. According to Jamie Fitzpatrick, a journalist, as leagues started to fail, the Stanley Cup became the official championship trophy of the NHL in 1926. The Stanley Cup actually has 3 different cups. There is the Dominion Hockey Challenge Cup, the Presentation Cup, and the Replica. Where are all 3? The Dominion Hockey Challenge Cup is the original cup from 1892 and is on display in the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. You can see the name engraved on the front. The Presentation Cup was made in 1963 because the original was too fragile, and is the trophy that teams receive on the ice. There is a Hockey Hall of Fame seal on the bottom. The Replica is a replica of the Presentation Cup and is put on display at the Hall of Fame when the Presentation Cup is not there. The National Football League's championship trophy, the Vince Lombardi Trophy, is remade every year as a new team wins it every year. But the Stanley Cup is unique because it is not remade. The winning team and names of the players on the team are engraved onto the cup each year. According to the Hockey Hall of Fame, the Stanley Cup has 3 tiered bands, a collar, 5 uniform bands, and stands at 35 inches and weighs around 34 pounds. It used to be taller, but the cup has changed shape to make the bands fit more efficiently. As more teams are added, old bands are taken off and placed in the Hall of Fame to make room for the new teams. It has been 123 years since 1892. A lot of teams have won, and many have not won the cup before. Some teams, like the Detroit Red Wings, are so strong for many years that they have won the cup back-to-back. In order to win the Stanley Cup, a team has to win 16 games in the playoffs. The Montreal Canadiens have won it the most times, with 24. A total of 12 teams have never won the Stanley Cup, including the Florida Panthers and the Washington Capitals. Some teams, including Detroit, Montreal, and Boston, have a strong history of winning the cup, while some teams have never won the cup before. A total of 16 teams make it to the playoffs, and you have to keep winning in each round in order to move on and have a chance to play for the cup. There are a total of 4 rounds, and each round is the best of 7 games. When the Stanley Cup is brought out to the winner at the end of the NHL playoffs, it is always shiny and well-polished. When Stanley donated the cup, he demanded that 2 trustees must always be in charge of the cup. According to the Hockey Hall of Fame, the main responsibility of the trustees is to maintain the rules, govern the competitions, and ensure the Stanley Cup was awarded and returned in proper condition. The trustees have absolute power over all matters regarding the Stanley Cup. There is only one person who takes care and maintains the cup itself. The man you see wearing white gloves and carrying the Stanley Cup onto the ice is Phil Pritchard. He has been the keeper of the cup since 1991. He is the person who travels with the cup, brings it to many different destinations, and acts like the cup's security guard. There are many traditions associated with the Stanley Cup, including players not touching the cup until they have won, the winning team drinking champagne from the top bowl, and the captain hoisting the cup and skating around taking a lap around the rink after winning it. A fun fact is every member of the winning team gets to take the cup wherever they want and do whatever they want with it for one day during the off-season. 2 babies have been baptized in the cup. People have eaten cereal out of it. It has been used as a cooler, and the cup has been swimming at least 3 times. The Stanley Cup is one of the most recognized symbols in North American sports and is symbolic of professional hockey supremacy.